The United States is experiencing a skilled worker shortage, with many employers struggling to find qualified employees. Designed to help improve reading, writing, math, English, digital literacy, and workplace skills, adult literacy education plays an essential role in helping to fill those jobs and improving the social and economic opportunities of its students.
Adult education plays a critical role in building human capital all across this country, but especially in this region. I like to think of our work as standing in the gap between K-12, higher ed, and work. For people for whom that transition is going to be difficult, we are here to help reduce the friction. So our work helps people become employed, it helps people transition to post-secondary education, it helps them get a job, it helps them keep a job, it helps them get promoted. Some of the biggest benefits of adult continuing education are, for a relatively low amount of investment, we get big returns. We know for a fact that in Pennsylvania, for every dollar invested in adult continuing education, the Commonwealth is generating an additional $6, a little more than $6, in increased tax revenue, earnings, and reduced costs of public benefits. But the biggest benefits are people's lives are changed, right? They have the opportunity to build a career, to support their families, to buy a home, to be a good role model for their children, and just basically build their American dreams.
Founded in 1982, Literacy Pittsburgh creates better lives through learning by offering free classes and tutoring for adults in English language learning, GED preparation, U.S. citizenship, digital skills, and workplace skills. The largest adult literacy program in Pennsylvania, we provide high-quality instruction and programming that enables students to build critical skills, achieve their goals, and pursue the American dream.
The mission of Literacy Pittsburgh is elegant. It is better lives through learning. When we say that, we really mean it's all of our lives are better when we're learning. We mean that as a staff, we mean that for our volunteer tutors, we mean that for our students. Life is better for each of us as individuals, but as a country and as a community, when we're all learning and building new skills, life is better. Literacy Pittsburgh has seen great impacts from our work. We're tracking things like how many of our students are gaining or retaining employment, how many of them are transitioning to post-secondary education, or getting that high school credential, how many of them are attaining citizenship. So we're really proud of the students that have accomplished them. I love the story of our student Lulu, who came to this country with an infant and a suitcase, she'll tell you. She came to our family literacy program. She learned English. Meanwhile, she built a family here. Then she studied for citizenship with us and became a naturalized citizen. Then she opened her own grocery store, and then she got her GED. All in one human being. You see the many facets of the program we offer. We are just so proud to be able to be part of her story and to be able to give her some of those tools to make that happen.
Through one-to-one tutoring and small classes, Literacy Pittsburgh offers a safe and supportive environment for students from around the world and around the corner. Our program is free of charge to individuals in Allegheny and Beaver County and help move students from learning to earning.
Everything we do is based around a student-centered approach. That's really important for us because our student population is so incredibly diverse, both in terms of the demographics of their backgrounds, but also in terms of their educational histories. We might have a student who's 19 years old, and then we might have a student who is 60 years old, been out of school for decades. So it's really important for us to meet the students where they are and get to know them on an individual level. But it's equally important for us to create a space in the classroom where the students feel safe and they can be themselves and ask questions and really stepping outside their comfort zone.
For those who were left behind and those who just arrived, Literacy Pittsburgh creates a pathway to success as workers, parents, and neighbors. Here, students are striving toward economic self-sufficiency and a brighter future for themselves and their families.
I started the class about a year. My dream comes true because they helped me to improve my English skill, to make a different impact to the community, to my family, and to gain my self-confidence. The best part of my life now, I find fulfillment, helping others, and the progress I made my personal and my professional life. And I am very grateful for the opportunity through the Literacy Pittsburgh.
I think one message that I would like to communicate about the promise of our students is they're just really a good bet, and it doesn't really take much effort on our part and on the part of employers and partners to help them achieve those goals and become the greatest employees and neighbors you'd ever want to have. So they're a good bet, they're full of amazing potential, and it is truly an honor to get to serve them.
When adults have access to learning opportunities, the effects are undeniable. Let us help you create a more secure future for you and loved ones. Learn more today about Literacy Pittsburgh, Better Lives Through Learning. For more information about our classes or to learn how to donate or volunteer, visit createbetterlives.org or call 412-393-7600.